Hi, thanks for joining us again today. We want to appreciate you for, if this is your first time of clicking on our channel, we want to thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time, especially our loyal subscribers. We always give you a thumbs up for staying with us as we build this network and build this platform actually. So thanks again for watching. So today we're going to focus on a very important part. We talk about online learning and online education here. We also cover campuses and we provide you with advice and consultancy development recommendations and to see how you can advance your own career forward and to make that informed decision. If you are a working professional, if you are a young expert, I'm talking to you. If you're a mother or father, family, married, couples, I'm talking to you. So you want to make this decision. The fact that you want to make this decision, you want to be very cautious as you progress. So we're going to thank you for joining us. Today, we're going to talk about how to identify fake universities. How to identify fake university. We're going to give you, 7 tips. Those 7 tips are what you need at this particular stage. So we advise you to stay with us to the end of this video. So once you got these 7 tips, you would make a decision that will affect your own life positively. So again, thanks for watching. We proceed. Let's look at those very important things we are talking about here. Again, we've made some very interesting videos for you. Prior to this video, we provide you with a broad understanding about the caution on how to be aware about fake degrees, fake diplomas. We talked about degree mills. We covered a few things, the precaution. We encourage you to watch the video. Go to one of our, watch our videos through our YouTube channel, or you go to Facebook. You can also watch our video. We've provided you recommendations. We provided you suggestions on how you can manage this situation. Now we're going to talk about the following. Number 1, we go straight into it. And if you're watching us for the first time, please subscribe. Also share our videos to your network so we grow this platform. Number 1 thing for you to know is about accreditation. We talked about accreditation recently, and that is just so important. Accreditation is vital. How do you identify? We mentioned that there are professional accreditation and academic accreditation. The professional accreditation all depends on what program you want to study. If you're going to do a professional program where you want to have a degree at the same time, and then you want to have a professional industry recognition, and you want to consider both. However, the accreditation doesn't determine the quality of that university in some aspect. I will tell you why. First, how to identify a fake university through accreditation. You want to find out if they have been accredited by a regional body. You want to find out if the Department of Education in that country accredits that university. It's very easy for you to figure that out. While having the conversation during your admissions process, you want to ask those questions to find out from whatever university, whatever counselor you're working with, whatever advisor you're working with, or the university. If you're doing an online program or campus, for example, you want to ask those questions. It's important. The accreditation is vital. It would definitely be on the website. This is another trick. It will be on the website, and you want to take a look at that. And in that case, you will be able to make an informed judgment if you're proceeding with them or you are dropping that admissions process. Another thing we're going to focus here again is the name of the university. This is just so essential. Fake universities will most of the time associate their names to reputable institutions. You want to be very careful with that. So I'm not saying that, for example, you have Oxford University, you may have another school that says we are, of course, they're coming from Oxford, but they kind of wrap up their name to give you the impression that they are recognized. So you want to be very careful about that. You want to do a little bit of research yourself. There is a modification. They try to modify your name alongside reputable institution. So if you come across a university that modifies its name around a reputable institution that you are aware of, you want to do a little bit of due diligence, do some basic research, which we talked about in our previous video. Another thing which takes us to our third point here. The third point is the admissions procedure. This is one of the most important part. If you talk to an admissions system, if it's just so easy, extremely easy, then there is a cause for concern. If it's so good to be true, or too good to be true, you want to find that out. If they're asking you to kind of send just your name and some kind of photocopy of a document, and you become a student, you want to figure that out. The admissions process. Well, I'm not saying that it should be the most difficult admissions process in the world. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you want to pay attention to the process. You have a time to ask some vital questions. That's why here at Online Education Campus Studies, we provide you with these basic tips on how to go about that. Figure out the process. Try to understand the requirements that's needed. You can tell for yourself. So that's something which is important. That takes us to our next point. The next point here, we're talking about tuition fee. If they ask you to pay your tuition fee upfront, you want to be very concerned about such a university that you should be able to pay all the fees or the entire tuition fee at once. So this is something that you want to be concerned about. Of course, there are some universities that are well known that do ask students to pay the fees. You pay upfront, and you have a chance to be able to get into visa processing, and some of those fees are put together for your insurance and other stuff. So we're not saying that if a university asks you to pay your entire fees is fake. That's not what we're saying. What we are saying, if you are going to do a master's program or bachelor's or diploma, and they're asking you to pay the whole fees upfront, you want to question that. You want to know what's the reason you're paying this full tuition fee. You want to find out what does it cover. You want to know if they have some kind of a payment plan for you. You want to know if that can be broken down into installments. So these are the things you want to figure out. But if they're sticking on the point of, no, you have to pay everything before you start, that could be a red flag. So tuition fee payment, it's something you want to know. Of course, the tuition fee payment also, if they're asking you to pay this, you want to ask how they want you to pay. If they don't provide you with a reputable or a recognized bank account through a bank that can be verified, then you want to ask questions. If they're asking you to send the money through Western Union, I think that could be another red flag. So it's a difficult thing. Most universities will have a bank account, and they will have other payment systems that will help you to transfer your money effectively, of which you're going to have proof of doing so. So you don't want to pay and later on you don't have proof. So you can keep a proof for yourself, and later on you are able to present that when things go bad, right? Good. That takes us to our next point here. The website. The website is so important. From a website of a university, it tells you everything. I know some of us cannot figure that out. If you're not an expert, if you're not very experienced to figure this out, that's the reason why here at Online Education Campus Advice or Consultancy, we're bringing you this information for free. So we want to encourage you to make sure that you are aware of the decision you are making. So websites could be good. From the website of the university, the accreditation could be there. The professional accreditation should be there as well. If they are working with massive 4,500 companies, you're going to be seeing those professional recognition on their website. If they have some kind of strategic partnership, you'll be able to see that on the website. So the website tells it all. It explains the program. It explains, they're going to have some kind of videos on their website which will be educational to provide you with a better and clarity for you to make that informed decision. So do not ignore the website. Once you go to the website, don't be carried away. I know some of you go on the website and you're looking for your program. Once you see the program, that is it. No, you want to focus on the basics which we are pointing on this video. Remember, we are pointing out to you how to identify fake universities. This takes us to our next point, the geographic location and the address of the university. You want to find out the country, you want to know the particular address. You can Google it yourself and find that out. Remember, we talked about this in our previous video. You can ask family members, go to a free consultancy, go to the agencies that country is located in your own, or the agency that represents the country where the university is in your own region, and to find out, go to the embassy to look for information. That's going to help you. That way you can figure out if this is fake or this is genuine. Now that is of importance. You can copy that address and paste it into Google. You can search it, and then you know if this university is where you want to be investing your money, right? So that takes us to our last but one point, and this I consider to be the most important, is the faculty of the university. The faculty of a university is as good as the institution itself. If you go to a website of a university, you can go around it and search, and you see lots of information. It tells you a lot about the type of faculty they have. This also ties with the quality of teaching, the organization of the institution, the method of learning, and how they're going to walk you through the process for your graduation. And with you having a better understanding how the faculty is organized, it will give you not just the readiness for you to commit yourself, but it portrays the image of credible institution. That's what we are pointing here. So we hope that these 7 tips will help you make an informed decision the next time you plan on clicking on or developing your career, whether it's for a diploma program, a bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree program. We want you to make sure you make use of these 7 tips that we've provided you, and it's going to help you to make an informed decision. We're just going to run down, it should be on the screen, right? I think maybe this way or this way, I don't remember, but it should be somewhere on the screen. So those 7 points, you want to take that into consideration. Hopefully this information will help you navigate through the difficulties in making an informed decision, in identifying those fake schools. If we have left any point out there that you think might be of importance, drop us a comment, leave us a question, or comment on our Facebook page, and also to watch our YouTube video. We will encourage you to subscribe, share our videos to your network, and if you do got questions, please send them to us, and we're going to assist you in answering them. Hopefully we've inspired you today, and you're going to be making informed decisions as you progress through your career. We know this is challenging times, but we are aware that once you are armed with good information, like this always said, that information is knowledge. So thanks again for watching. We are looking forward to meeting you, and have a pleasant day. Good luck with your studies. Bye-bye.